With me now is Yair Lapid, leader of the Israeli opposition party Yesh Atid. Mr. Lapid, you strongly oppose the labeling of goods from the occupied territories. Why is that?
Well, because this is the world trying to tell us how to run our own business. Right now, I'll give you an example. One of the products they want to label is coming from the Golan Heights. Now, the Golan Heights, there's not a single Palestinian living there. And even if we want to give back the Golan Heights, who are we going to give it back to? Because on the border of the Golan Heights, there's Hezbollah, a terror organization, Jabhat al-Nusra, an Al-Qaeda affiliated terror organization, ISIS, terror organization, and the little that was left from the Assad regime that has killed 250,000 people in the last 3 years. So these are the people you want us to give the Golan Heights back to. So this labeling is just a continuation of the boycott Israel movement that is anti-Semite and wrong.
Well, the EU argues the label gives consumers the information they need. What's so wrong about that? Many Europeans are not happy with the way Israel treats the settlements and the occupied territories.
You know, this is just not true. The EU is hiding behind legal issues, claiming or trying to portray a picture in which they say, no, it's only a legal issue. It is not. It's a political issue. It's them giving up to the worst elements of jihad. The least they can do is tell the truth about what is it that they're really trying to do. What is it that they're really trying to do is to force Israel to do things Israel doesn't want to do.
Do you think there's a growing anti-Israeli sentiment in Europe and especially in Germany?
Germany is full of goodwill, and we are thankful for that. But in the EU in general, this is not anti-Israeli. This is anti-Semitism at its worst. This is people who are, right now, you know, an hour and a half ago, 2 Israelis were shot in Hebron, not because of something they did, not because of the occupation, just because they're Jewish. I am for the two-state solution. I'm not part of the coalition, I'm part of the opposition, and yet I'm telling you that labeling is just the wrong way to go about this.
You are leader of the opposition party Yesh Atid and want to be prime minister one day. What would you do different in terms of foreign policy than now acting Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu?
I made it into a rule never to criticize Israel's prime minister on foreign soil. I'm sure you'll understand this. It is known to every Israeli that I think what we need to do is separate from the Palestinians. It's not peace that I'm seeking, it's separation. It's time for us to put a higher fence between them and us to make sure that the security arrangements are like that the Israeli Defense Army can operate on the future Palestinian state in order to preserve Israel's citizens' security. But we need to separate from the Palestinians. Israel has no interest. It's not in our best interest to try and absorb 3.5 million Palestinians, because this is a threat to us as a Jewish state.
Yair Lapid, thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much.